Good start.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
I wish there's always been less humor.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL. Off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Mouthpiece were stripped off me at the grand jury. Case out. Now the DA wants.
Any central unit, car
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants to choose job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Gould. But they're both clearing the deck.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump. Oh! Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
I think this has anything to do.
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. It'll be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, it's a one-off.
So many women this year.
Because of the war. You know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars will know you're in a hurry.
Jesus, Phelps.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
You have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Should probably limit the game to 18 plus. Limit this live stream to 18 plus. Yes. This is now adult content. Let's get back to the game.
Roman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
You know what? Just to avoid anything, I'm going to do this part by myself. Okay? I think you can hear that one.
Carruthers, Phelps, you make homicide? Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it.
Victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting. What's the writing on the victim be?
BD, Black Dahlia, X. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Tinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
It's the victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
If we get to the Bomba, man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence in BD case for 6 months and got nits.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, fellas. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand. stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him.
All units in the vicinity and any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3 identify.
Hey! Get off the road!
Straight through the next intersection. Keep on going through here. Up ahead, you turn left. You don't need to turn here. Almost there now. Stop just ahead.
Where's that goddamn place?
Big run.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phil. I'll stay here in a little park. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
So, how's he turn the fix out?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is
How's
awesome.
officer?
That's
A lovely woman.
right of it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who
Oh,
killed
no,
her.
no,
How
I'm
do you
just-
feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob.
I was just
I
doubting
rang him
him.
up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. He refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30. Got no answer. If you're waiting for a free drink, it ain't coming.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Looks like a...
Carried a torch for Celine in those days. So I always have. But old man never knew about it.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
She attracted attention?
Certainly. Few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Hey, honey, what time did you get off William Taylor? Drove me up from Ohio.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Oh, waitress.
Oh, this is an achievement. What?
So, how'd you turn the fish out?
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He's nice.
I'm gonna see your married man again.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
ABI Radio Los Angeles plays the song.
Go right, just now. So wait for the next turning and go right.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst offends you, Cole. Keep on going.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the chaps would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined. Going straight here. Through this intersection. Up ahead, you make a right. You need to turn left at the next junction. Okay, so go left at the next one. So wait for the next turning and go right. Take the next right. Take the next right. Take the next right. Attaboy, up there you go right now. Take the next right. Take the next left. Turn back, we're going the wrong way.
We are at the right place.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady. Not sure this means much.
Good evening.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
Think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Maybe if... No.
What is oxidol? Let's save. Soap. Okay, got it. Yes, English.
I doubt it.
Keep it.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
That's the ring. Got it.
Tiffany, the rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Not much help.
Only 3 stuff here. My voice is not. Hello. Hello. 75. Hello. I think this is. Oh no. The game's voice is high. Let me reduce that. I think this should be fine now. We came to the same place again. What here? Nothing.
I don't think so.
These are the same glasses?
This isn't what we're looking for.
But it's the same glass. I'm in spectacle. I have to complete GT5. I still haven't.
Fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate. But you have dealt with death before.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Anything else to do? I think we got everything here. I have that game, but I have it on Epic, so I don't really want to play it on Epic. I don't know. Sometime I will buy it, but I will buy the earlier version. I never have completed any GTA game in my life. Never. Tried completing Vice City as a kid, but it was too hard. I did play GTA 5 a few times, but
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
GTA 5 I wanted to complete actually.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Neighbor. Who are the neighbors? One neighbor to that side, one neighbor to this side.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for
Who's this? Oh, hold on. We need to talk to you. Hello.
I knew it was
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but
I don't see your
Celine
live
has been
streams,
drinking.
dude.
And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row.
Was it some other account?
I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Oh, she knows something. She knows something. She is the murderer. Okay, which house was it? This was the victim's house. Let's go talk to the other person. Knock, knock. Okay, so only one of them is programmed. Good. Right. Use the same account to talk to me. Anyways, let it go. Open up, please. Police, hello. What the heck? No one here.
I don't need this.
That's a guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Yep.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I think he is our man.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. Looking more and more likely.
Turn left at this one here. For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that. She probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses.
I'll first finish the games on Steam, then I will move on to Epic. I really don't want to play the games on Epic.
We should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
That is correct. No, I'm too busy. No, I cannot. I am very busy. I'm a big officer now. I don't do your small cases. Maybe after everything is complete, maybe then, but not right now. How the hell do I get up there? Okay, you cannot. Let's take a bigger turn then. From here? Okay. A pretty good house.
Go in hard. Follow my lead.
Why do we have a gun? Okay. I'm switching to PC controller and sorry, mouse and keyboard now.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got big.
There, removed it. But if I see one troll, I will bring it back again.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
I want to talk about his
When
fight.
did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Hello, hello, hello.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
No, you're lying. You are absolutely lying.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We do not know if this card is his. This is the only thing
You
I
know
know.
she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Why did you kill her, Jacob?
What the hell?
Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Yeah, doubt.
You went to her house, you fought, you beat her, she left, and then you followed her.
I left first. She tried to batter me with a frying pan. I had to slap her down.
Understandable.
We're still going to need you to calm down.
Understandable.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
You was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, I forgot the control. I forgot the control. I don't remember the control. What are the controls? What's the control? What? Did it crash? No. Wait, don't remove the control. Okay, we will have to wing it. We'll have to wing it. I don't have the time to find the controls. I'm going to assume.
What's this bump? You're awful hot.
Oh, I think mouse. It's Evers. Oh yeah, now I remember. If mouse and keyboard is connected, the controller will not work. That's why it was not working. I just thought. Okay, now it's not working. So controller will not work.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, mister. What's this?
I have. What is the counter? I don't know the counter. I don't know the controls on mouse also. Controls. Keyboard and mouse. Fight. In vehicle. Interrogation. Notebook. Where's fight? On foot. It should be on foot. Aim. Race fits. Okay. Interact. Attack. This. Okay. Okay. Space is dodge and block. That's why. Got it.
Still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob.
No.
What's this bunker?
Finally.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched.
I mean, it is an old game.
I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Most games don't really care about using both controller and keyboard for the same thing.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Colt Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont
Alonzo
Street,
Mendez.
apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Old but still competes. No, not really. The only reason I'm playing this because I actually wanted to play Mafia and it wasn't on sale back then. I got the game, but I want to complete it before moving it to Mafia. Actually, what I wanted to play was Mafia, not this. But I still like a game with good story, so I'm letting it continue. And I like detective games, so I don't really mind. We'll interrogate him later. Let's visit. Who is the... What? Who's Mendes?
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things.
So that's why you never sober.
Exactly.
His brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, though. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
With no refreshment and less throat-irritating carbs. Naturally light, free, and easy on the draw. It's why 9 out of 10 Spoon Stars smoke Bullseye cigarettes. Bullseye Tobacco Company of Virginia. A better variety. ATI Radio 760.
It is. I just wanted a bit more control over the game, that's all. It's like more than half of the time the game is in either a cutscene or sort of a cutscene. That's one thing that bothers me. That's why I also have the Red Dead Redemption 2, so maybe I'll play it after this. No, what was the apartment number? I forgot. Is it here? Let's check the diary. Mendes 402 South Fremont 16402. So that should be... That is confusing. It says 402. Okay, here it is. A. Smith. Room number 2. Was that him? A. Mendes. Okay, yeah, that's him. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game worth getting. Okay, 16, not him.
Mendez, apartment 16.
16. RDR2 is good. The 4th floor, the last apartment. That's first. Second. Third. Oh. So it started with the last one then.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
I thought I might find him here.
Gotta get this to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Oh, this might be better actually.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
It's the lipstick that what was used there.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Anything else here? 1, 2. Is there anything else? But I don't know I will like it or not because I love to drive cars. Now I have a habit of drive them in FPP. Oh, if you love to drive, about the driving car thing. If it's not about the scenery, the game, what's that name of the game?
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Take these.
Let me show you what I mean. Even I have been thinking about it quite a lot lately. Most of the game, the problem with most of the game is they are not that realistic. Okay. In terms of car and how they actually work in game. So Beam NG Drive. So what people have told me that even though they have no official licensed cars, it has a big community and people actually have made accurate cars in it. Okay, and you just have to install some mods. And many people, I remember a YouTube video who called this video the best racing game to get, since it is so highly, physics based on physics, that it's not just about what the YouTube is filled with, not just having crashes and everything. No, it's not like that. People have said that it has a lot of mods and you can use those mods to get your own tracks or get your own means basically closest you can get to how a car actually feels driving at home.
Clowns are geniuses.
So check the videos out. Don't get the RDR2 if you're not interested. Check that game.
Lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Can I use the gun?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
No, coming. I thought I could take out the gun and shoot him.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. You gotta get me closer.
I just forgot which car it was.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Who's behind your head?
This is KTI.
Yeah. But I don't know how difficult it is because there is another game. It's called Assetto Corsa. Assetto something. Let me show you. Let me show you that game also. You might consider that also. But that is more about actual racing than, having fun in real life. So Assetto Corsa. You can get it, the whole game you can get it. It's very for very cheap. You can get this whole game. It usually goes on sale. The problem with this game is it requires quite a bit of setup. That's maybe because I lowered the volume quite a bit. Maybe you can hear it now. So this is another game that is similar, but the problem with this game is to make it work properly, you need to do quite a bit of setup. You need to install a lot of. It's easier in that game than it is in it. So that is only from my few little reviews. I am not 100% sure about it, but I got this game I tried to set everything up, and I just left it. I was like, no, amount of work needed just to start playing game is too much. Controller, triggers, accelerator don't work, anything doesn't work. So if you don't have the time to set everything up, beam NG drive, I think that is better than this. Okay, but that is what I have heard from some YouTube. Okay, I do not know if what he said is true or not. I will have to find that out myself. Okay, I do not know, but yes, what people are saying about this, out every crazy driving fantasy. Okay, so this is on my wish list already. I'm just waiting. But I think you can also get it on full price if you want. Let me check Steam DB. How much Beam NG drive? Beam NG dot drive. It usually goes on sale at about 20% off. Okay, so you will only get 20%. So you can get it whenever you have the money. In India, that's what? I don't think it will be 381. Not recently anymore. Okay, so this is before the price adjustment of Steam. Before this, Steam game prices were different in different regions. After this, so it won't go this. It will be this only. So you can save a few bucks if you wait. It will be 880 instead of. You can save 200, 300 bucks, but yeah, it's a good game to get that price. That's what I have heard. I haven't actually played it. No, it's not 1600 to 2000. No. It's 1100, I think. The same cost, lower than I think Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, just one game. There is no extra. It's the base price is 1100, and it goes under 900 during sales, 20% only. Just put it on wish list. I will have to check. I have to check the reviews and what that guy said is true or not. Okay. But yes, that is one thing that bothers me in every game, in Dirt, in Forza 4, Forza. That's why I immediately uninstalled Forza after playing it once. I played Forza once and I was like, no, I don't feel. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a car. It feels like I'm moving a camera across the map. So I refunded it because it didn't feel like a car. Even on the highest expert mode, disabling everything.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Oh, you will say. Why did you run?
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new invention.
Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful to look at. Forza 4, Forza 5, it was absolutely beautiful to look at. Okay? It's the game. If someone visits, like a relative or your girlfriend or some other people come to your house who do not know much about gaming, just start Forza Horizon and disable everything in the HUD and tell them and just sit back and see their reaction. So it's an absolute banger game if you want to make other people jealous. Forza Horizon, but not a game to actually, not really a game. Might as well put a 4K video.
Guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me.
What? Nothing else to do?
Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
But that's why I never actually bought Forza. I got it in Xbox Game Pass. I played it once or twice and was like, no, I'm not playing it anymore. Done. I still have Dirt Rally. I still play that, but not that. Oh, finally done. I want to play something else now. I just want to see how much have I completed this game, and then I will move on from this game. I got 2 new games recently. The Ace Combat 7. So I have the controller. I need to test the controller also. And ever since a kid, I wanted to play that game, a game that can be played with a controller. The flying game, proper flying game, because I was trying to map it and trying to play with keyboard. It was not possible. I just need to see how much this game is left. I think I already completed the main stories. I don't know. Guess this, yeah. So is it done or is it not done? Whoa, I don't want to start it right now. I don't want to start it. I think I never actually played these. I just want to say what part of the... I thought I was just playing the story as it was developing. But now I realize there are other things to do. So these are patrol dust. This we have not done, okay. What is it? Traffic. Drivers. Okay, so this is the freedom. Okay, we will do it. So this we have done. Okay. Homicide. Okay. This we have. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Moving on. What is this? So we have a lot of things to do here still. 5 stars. Okay. I think we will move from here to here. Then we will do this, then this. After all that is done, we might come back to the patrol desk or the last freedom. Oh, the mosquitoes are being killed by themselves. They're automatic. Everything in my life is automatic. Or I try to make it automatic. Did you not see that video? I thought I made that video. Let me check. Mosquito. Yeah, this one. It's the automatic one. I don't have to do anything for it. It's just hanging there. And it's killing the mosquitoes for me. I don't know if I can show it to you. Maybe I can. There it is. That one. There. If I turn off the light, it will be better. Was that AC one? That's what I don't recommend. The AC ones, if someone accidentally touches it, can electrocute them. So that's why I got a smaller bat which charges via AC, but everything is DC, so I can safely touch it without actually sticking to it. So what you are talking about, I think that's the box one. Yeah. Yep. This one you cannot sock yourself with. I wanted something for my home that was quite safe. Alright, I think we got the idea. What other game to play? So these are the emulators, not really something I want to play. These are the games that will never end, never ending games. So that's, you know what, I'm just going to play Helldivers. These are the games that I have started to play and I have to finish them before moving on to these games. One game is missing. Which game is missing? Mafia. Where is Mafia? Oh, here it is. I really want to play Frostpunk also. I want to play a lot of these games, but I'm thinking, first let's complete these. Then BGMI. What game is BGMI? Hey, don't do that. Don't fall into that trap. Every Indian game YouTuber has fallen into that trap. Every YouTuber has fallen. Don't listen to the people what they want. Trust me on this. Play what you like. If you don't find viewers, move on to Twitch. You will find viewers if you speak English in their streams. I don't think I was playing any other game on this channel actually. That's the problem. All the other on the other channel. Oh, back. PUBG Sabji. Don't play that game. Harry Potter PS2. Dying Light. Okay, so Dying Light I was playing on this channel. And I can have to continue Dying Light. Noire. So there are two games that I have to continue on this channel. That will be Noire and Dying Light. I haven't installed it. I don't really want to. This is the only game that I am playing on this game channel right now. It's alright. Okay, what is this? Last City of Colors. You know what? Let's meet on the Indian channel. Let's meet on the gaming channel. It's on the PC. PUBG is on the PC, I think. And it's free. After I bought it, it became free. PUBG, here it is. Oh, I hate this game. Alright, let's meet on the other stream.